Hello, this is Mako Ikeda. As a 100 yen shop fan, here are my top 10 favorite Daiso buys from the first half of the year. I'll introduce them. Earlier this year, I shared many 100 yen shop items, but I've picked the most useful ones. I think these are all items that are easy for a wide range of households to use, so please use this as a reference before you go shopping. But doesn't it feel really fast when you realize that half of 2025 is already over? July also just flew by before I even noticed. It really feels like each year goes by faster and faster. Okay, so let me introduce the items one by one. First, here is a height adjustable pen stand. This one is a 300 yen item. As you can see, it's a tall case, and it has 3 slanted pockets in the front. Just like the name suggests, you can adjust the height of each section of the case, so you can customize it depending on what you want to store. There are holes in the back like this, and if you lift it up a little and pull it forward, you can easily remove it like this. To put it back, just do the opposite. Set it in the hole, push, and then lower it. It's really easy to set up. There are dividers between the sections of the case, so you can store things in 3 separate spots. That's the designer. This one has dividers, but it seems there's a version without them. I haven't tried that yet. I haven't found the one without dividers, so I couldn't buy it. The type without dividers would also be convenient, making your desk area, etc. easier to use. You can create storage that makes use of height in various places, like the bathroom. Things around your desk tend to get messy pretty easily, but just by placing this one item, you can store a lot of small things, and it's easy to grab what you need when you use it. It also helps keep your desk area neat and tidy. The more difficult it is to tidy up, the easier it is for things to get messy. But since this is completely open and you can just quickly put things in, it's easy to clean up even for people who aren't good at organizing or for kids. Also, since the case is completely clear, you can see at a glance where everything is. And if you want to store different things, you can adjust the height to fit, so I think you can use it for a long time. It has 3 tiers, but there's also space underneath where you can put small items. I recommend it for anyone who wants to store a lot in a small space. I have one more storage item. This is a storage case with dividers. It's sold for just 100 yen. This is really just a simple storage case with dividers. It's a sturdy case and its appearance is it's like Muji. So I was really happy that you can get this for 100 yen, and that's why I included it this time. With these kinds of divider cases, sometimes the dividers can be a bit loose and come off easily depending on the product. But with this one, the dividers are really sturdy and don't move at all, even if you apply a bit of force. It comes with 2 dividers. You can stack and use the same cases together. Since it's semi-transparent, it's easy to see inside. It also makes the inside of your drawers look neat and tidy. Plus, there's braille on the top of the tab, so it's easy to tell which side is up. This is a shallow case, so it's easy to organize even in shallow drawers. If you're looking for a sturdy case, definitely try looking for this at Daiso. By the way, lately I've been using it to organize small items in my bag, so I just take out what I need from here when I need it. Okay, next is a kitchen item. This is a silicone type. This one is a 100 yen product. As you can see, it has a pizza-like design, and you can use it just like this as a coaster. If you open it up and flip it over, it gets bigger like this. That way, you can also use it as a mat for larger items. Isn't this convenient? It flips over really easily. Trivets can be pretty big, and sometimes it's hard to find a place to store them. But since this is a 2-in-1, you can use it as a coaster most of the time and only turn it into a trivet when you need it. So I thought it was really convenient. It doesn't take up much storage space, can be hung thanks to its holes, and is made of silicone. If the pot gets dirty or something drips, just wash and reuse it. I checked, and it's also available in grey besides black. I'm someone who doesn't use pot holders very often. If so, I think this is plenty. If you want a space-saving pot holder, check this one out. Alright, next up is this plate. This is a plate with dividers. It may be clearer if you look at the back. The plate's dividers let you separate and add different seasonings. I often use it to separate things like soy sauce, salt, sesame oil or wasabi, and soy sauce. That's how I use it quite a lot. I like to switch up flavors when I eat, so plates with dividers are really convenient for me. Before, I used to need 2 small plates for things like this. But with this, I only need 1, and washing up is so much easier. And also, just a little bit. You can totally use it when you want to put in some side dishes too, right? Especially if you have a big family, I think small plates tend to pile up. But if you have something with dividers like this, you can cut down on the number of plates. The size is just right, and it's not too deep, so I've never felt like it was hard to use. I've used this item a lot since buying it, and highly recommend it. Next, I'll move on to kitchen cleaning items. This is a replaceable kitchen sink cleaning sponge. This is also a 100 yen item. This is the main body and includes a sponge. The first one comes as a set. After that, you can buy replacement sponges separately and use them by switching them out. This is the product. Yes, as you can see, the top part serves as a handle. The back side has something like Velcro, so you can attach the sponge here and use it for cleaning. Normally you attach the sponge directly. You don't need to touch the sponge with your hands, so you can just hold this part and clean, which is really convenient. And after using it, this part works like a hook, so you can hang it on a bar or something for storage just like this. Since it can be hung up, the sponge dries easily, and when the sponge gets dirty, you can replace it so you can use the main body for a long time, which is really convenient. When you set the sponge, this part is a bit tricky, so if you press the sponge hard, sometimes this part can poke you. I got poked before, and it really hurt, so please be careful when touching this part. There are also separate round-shaped sponges sold for this, but I just cut a sponge from the dollar store like this, and use it as is. It's a bit of a coarse sponge. It catches on this Velcro-like part, so if you set it like this, it attaches just like this. I use it for my regular cleaning just like this. This one is a bit dirty too, but originally it comes with a round-shaped sponge like this. But I thought I could just use a sponge I already have at home, so that's what I'm using. In the kitchen, I just wash it together with the drain net when I'm cleaning, so I use this one for cleaning the sink. So after doing my skincare, I use this to quickly clean up, just like I always have. I used to clean the bathroom sink with this sponge using my bare hands, but after buying this, I started setting it up and cleaning with it. Compared to washing by hand, using this makes it much easier to clean curved areas and the sides. It's also great that I can hang it up for storage and my hands don't get dirty. That's one of the things I recommend about it. Yes, next is this powerful cleaner for removing oil stains and burnt-on grime. This one is a 300 yen item. Yes, as you can see in this photo, it's a product you can use on fish grills, stove grates, and pots. It doesn't contain any abrasives, but with this, just spraying it on makes the dirt really lift right off. And since it's a foam type, all you have to do is spray it on the area you're concerned about. When I actually sprayed it on spots that were hard to clean, even with scrubbing, like stove grates, they really became shiny and clean. The bottoms of frying pans also get really clean. But you need to be careful, because if you leave it on for too long, the coating might come off. It's so satisfying that you don't even need to scrub hard at all. When you use it, make sure to ventilate the area and wear gloves so it doesn't touch your hands. Also, I think it would be tough to try to clean everything all at once during a big cleaning. So if you use items like this and take care of things little by little whenever you notice them, it will make the big cleaning days much easier. The reason it becomes a big cleaning is because things pile up, but if you don't let them pile up, using these daily means, big cleanings are no longer necessary. It makes everything easier. Alright, next is this one. This is a refill for the foam type. It's a spray bottle that costs 200 yen. You can find many spray bottles at the 100 yen shop, but this one is a foam type. You can use it to refill foam detergents. I use it for that. I used to refill regular bottles with foam detergent, even if they weren't designed for foam, and sprayed it anyway. This often caused leaks or poor foam output, but I still used them. Then I discovered this product and switched to it. When I first used it, I thought, wow, it comes out so smoothly. And since I could use the foam detergent without any leaks, I bought it again, and now I use it for the bathroom too. Also, another thing I really like is that the color doesn't show through easily. I used to refill regular 100 yen store bottles with blue detergent, making the color visible. But with this one, even with the same detergent, you can barely see it. The color blends in, so it looks completely white when stored. Even though the detergent inside is a dark blue, you can't tell. I think most regular detergent bottles are shaped like this, but if you want to have a more unified look with your other bottles, this one is perfect for that too. If it's a foaming detergent, you can use it in the kitchen, bathroom, toilet, or living room. However, please be careful because it's not compatible with chlorine-based bleach. Yes, the last ones are all cleaning products. This one removes stains without scrubbing. This foaming toilet cleaner is a 200 yen product. It works well, so I keep repurchasing it. Daiso offers other similar foam cleaners too. They sell other cleaners like this, but personally, I found this one to be much better. It contains a good amount of powder, and one packet is enough for a single use, making everything really clean. To use it, just pour in the powder, leave it for 30 minutes, and then flush. So, I really recommend this for people who don't want to spend much effort cleaning. Once you add the powder, it really foams up a lot. It's not just a little fizz, it creates a thick, overflowing foam that bubbles up everywhere, so it feels like the foam reaches even the hard-to-clean spots. And for black stains, it disinfects and deodorizes, leaving it feeling fresh. Looking at it now, this is also a product from Earth. I thought the black cap from before was also from Earth, so I guess they're basically the same company. Maybe these products are almost the same. This one is a chlorine-based type, so please be careful not to mix it with acidic or alkaline products. Even when you clean by hand with a brush, don't you sometimes feel like you scrubbed really well, but after flushing, you realize you missed some spots or couldn't reach certain areas? Especially in narrow places, there's only so much you can do. It depends on the area, but this handles everything. It really comes off cleanly, almost like it just peels away. After leaving it for more than 30 minutes, you flush until all the foam is gone, and you can actually see the dirt floating up as you flush. So even when you think it's already clean, it's fun to see so much dirt coming out from deep inside. When you use this, make sure to ventilate the area, and I always wear a mask when sprinkling the powder because I'm concerned about it floating up. If you see this product, you should definitely give it a try. Okay, just 2 more items. This is the kitchen sheet sponge, soft foaming type. It's a 100 yen product and comes with 26 sheets. As you can see, this is a fine textured type of sponge. There's also a coarse type available, so you can choose whichever you prefer. This sponge is very thin and compact, and since it's disposable, it's convenient for washing pots and pans at night. If you use a regular sponge right away, you might worry about color transfer. But by using this for a quick wash at night, you can avoid that issue. You don't need to worry about color transfer or stains, and after a quick wash, you can use it to clean the sink. If you live alone with few dishes, this size works well. It's also convenient to bring this sponge outdoors. It's really convenient to have, isn't it? Another way to use it is since it's made of a soft material, it's also useful for storing accessories in a case. If you put accessories directly into a case, they might rattle around and get damaged or scratched, which can be a concern. But if you place your accessories on top of this, it helps protect them. This way, you don't have to worry about your accessories moving around, so they're well protected. So, even for accessories with a lot of texture or necklaces that tend to get tangled, I put this sponge in the case and carry them that way. Another use is that, whether it's the fine or coarse type, you can use it to quickly clean makeup brushes. If you just swipe the brush like this, can you see how the color changes a bit? Blush brushes, for example, really pick up color. If you press it firmly like this, you can see the color coming off. Ideally, you'd wash your brushes every day, but for some people like me, that's a bit too much work. For those people, using something like this makes it easy to clean your brushes, so the colors won't mix the next time you use them. So just like this, you can quickly swipe your brush on the sponge. The brush stays clean when used this way. If daily washing is too much but you're concerned about color mixing, using a sponge for quick cleaning is a smart option. There are also cleaning sheets you can get at the 100 yen store, but when you use those, they can leave an oily feeling and it's hard to use your brush right after, isn't it? In those cases, this sponge is really convenient for preventing colors from mixing. Also, I usually keep my remote control in here, but if I just put it in as is, it makes noise and I worry about it getting scratched. If you put a sponge in, it absorbs the sound really well. See, it absorbs so much. I just put it in roughly like this. You can cut it to fit and fill the edges if you want. But even just lining the bottom of the case with a sponge helps absorb shocks. You can also stack a few to make it higher and easier to take things out. So having this kind of sponge is really useful for all sorts of things. I recommend keeping at least one at home because it'll come in handy in many situations. Okay, lastly, this is a self-standing wire carpet cleaner. This one is also 100 yen. Wait a second, I just laughed. That's not true. Look, it's not Miffy. Actually, that might be rude to Miffy. It really is Miffy. Sorry, Miffy is much cuter. I just thought it looked similar. Anyway, putting that aside, I recommend this carpet cleaner. Until now, I used the type of carpet cleaner that comes with a case, but I always thought it was a hassle to take the case out every time. When I switched to this one, it was just amazing. It's become so much more convenient and easy to use. It comes with 2 parts, so you just sandwich them on both sides of the sheet and then set it here. When attaching it, you loosen this part, open it, set it in place, and then close it here. And this one stands on its own like this. Since it's this type, you can just set it down quickly after using it. Even when it stands up, the sticky tape stays lifted, so you don't have to worry about it sticking to the floor. Also, since the tape comes here, you can hang it up for storage. You can do that too. By removing the case, you can quickly use it whenever you notice something, so being able to skip that extra step is really great. It also looks really nice. It's simple and clean, so you don't have to worry about dust or any unnecessary hassle. I like that. When you use it, it's best to keep the angle as parallel as possible so it turns smoothly. That's the trick, I think. Also, maybe it's just the way I apply force, but sometimes this part gets a little loose. Still, the tape part has never come off, so I've been able to use it without any problems. I think some of you may have used this before, but I highly recommend it. So that's why I'm glad I bought the paper cutter at Daiso this time. I introduced my top 10 items. Which items do you want to try out? If you have any other recommended products, please let me know in the comments. I'll share my top 10 favorite Resoria purchases. Check the description box for details. Thanks for watching to the end. If you liked the video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you. This was Mako Ikeda. Bye bye.